Welcome to another episode of the Subnautica series, and we're over here checking out another one of the vents that is a potential for powering our base, and there's a shipwreck right outside of it. So, I thought I'd bring you guys in to look into it. Funny enough, I opened the door and now I've forgotten where said door was. I think it's right over here. Yep, there it is. So let's go see what's in there. I believe there is a PDA data thing. Abandoned PDA. Okay, we need to repair that. Alright, grab some first aid. Always good to have. Anything else of note here? Let's see, is this going to be one of the PDAs that talks to us or no? I believe it has to do with these guys. Okay, no. So we'll look at that once we get back into our source of oxygen. Get this repaired up. Seems really bad to be repairing this in the water, but that's fine. Whatever works. Alright, we opened the door. Anything cool and worth noting in here? Sea glide fragment. We certainly have never had one of those. That vent goes nowhere. And there's a lot of crates. Stasis rifle. Okay. Well, we have that, and we have the sea glide. So this room was not useful to us. But that's fine. We got a new PDA, which is exciting. That fish is going to be stuck in here forever. So I'm going to go ahead and keep looking around this area. I don't want to be close enough to the... Hello? I don't want to be close enough to the vent that we hear it all of the time while we're in the base. So we'll have to head out in some direction or another. I think this direction is a bunch of the kelp forest, and then this direction is a bunch of the safe shallows. Depending on how far we want to pipe it, there's also like a grassy plateau in that direction. Don't touch those. Don't get them on your boat. They mess everything up. And we're right behind the aurora, which is unnerving. I don't like that a whole lot, but it is one of the potential sources. We saw the other one in the last episode, but I'm going to be taking a look around the area and seeing kind of what I think would work best for the base. And I'll let you guys know in a little bit. Alrighty, so we are at the second vent that is the potential for our power source. It has a little trouble loading it every once in a while. While I think I'd prefer building over here, I do think there would be a problem with navigating the Cyclops in and out of this area because it is much further into the safe shallows. It's pretty much close to the center of the map, so it might be hard to navigate through all of these vines and stuff with the Cyclops, opposed to the other one, which is close to the... I would actually be building in the red grassy plateau area. I will show you on a map where that is and where we are at some point. But I do believe when we were a little camera under the ground, I think we saw like a caving system attached to this. Ew. Oh, that fish dead. It turned into a puff. I suppose you would if you were in an explosion of lava. So this is all underground. This is interesting. Oh man, we are out of luck. Well, never mind. It got lost on its way to us. Apologize for how loud that's gonna be. Oh no 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 no. Ooh. I've had one of these destroy my sea moth before. I see you poking your little eyeball out. You see that? His little eye? Oh, come on. I think I'm gonna do more damage to my own ship running into the walls. Alright, hopefully it's not too hot down here for me. So give this a bit of a repair. Don't want to destroy butter already. I don't know how far we can go in butter and where this leads. So there's like a whole lot more of those explodey butts over there. Hello? Alright, so I think it's these things that are making that. I can't get past them. Curse them! Alright, let's back up a little bit. Like so. Let's make sure we have the... Oh, duh. I couldn't see it because it was so big and so I wasn't looking at it. But let's see if we can grab this guy. You used to be able to grab these. No! It acts like it might be able to. Nope. Maybe? I don't know what it's trying to... Oh. Good. I wanted that. No, I want this gone. Alright. I guess we're going on our... Oh, I see you, Mesmer. Is this all still underground? Get my knife out for that Mesmer. Oh, and it pops out there. No, no, no. That beautiful creature. Ooh, it still like echoes in your head and stuff. What's really cool is if you read the PDA about the the Mesmer, it also looks like the Mesmer takes over the PDA thing. Alright, so that doesn't seem to go anywhere too cool. You're real bad at your job. Oh, we might as well get the last one to go so we can collect all this stuff. Oh, alright, so let's collect all of the cave sulfur we could ever want and be on our way. Oh, good lord, I found their breeding grounds. Ugh. Hopefully that didn't hit our ship. There's also a lot of infected stuff in this area for some reason. Like there's that guy and the stalker back there had it. Well, I'm gonna head home and go scout out our new housing area in the day. That must not be how it came in. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Well, since we're passing the life pod and I keep getting little messages, I guess we'll listen to the radio.
This is Altera HQ. This may be your only communications window. We can't send a rescue ship all the way out there, so Aurora, you're just gonna have to meet us halfway. We've uploaded blueprints to the ship's computer.
We're doing a sandwich run. You in?
Yeah, give me a second. Black box data shows the high security terminal in the captain's quarters is still functional.
Becky's leaving like in 5 minutes.
All right, tell Becky I'll just take the regular.
The regular.
Yeah, she'll know what I mean. The code should
And
be...
if she doesn't?
Just tell her the regular, dude.
Okay.
The
If I say regular, she's like, what's the regular? I have to come all the way back up here.
The code should be 2679. The regular's just a ham and cheese.
Okay, would you just say ham and cheese?
Ham and cheese.
Okay.
I'm so glad they're so dedicated to our rescue. They seem to be taking it super seriously. Well, we'll have to go in there to get that at some point. Is that it? Well, why do you keep bringing it up? You kept acting like there was something new. So, it looks like the Aurora is next after the base. So, Vent 2 is where we're going. Again, it's right at the butt of the Aurora, unfortunately. Kind of a cool area. I haven't been over here very often. Though I do worry that we're going to have problems with the reefies. Because I swear every time I've passed this, there's one stuck in the ground. So hopefully that's not a problem that continues with our base. So over there's the vent. And then here's a little wreck thing. And then right over here is potentially a really big building area. That makes that about 200 meters away. So we'll have to see how many power extender thingies that would take. Power transmitters? Is that what they're called? How many it would take to route that over here. But I don't want to be too close to the Aurora because there are mean things behind the Aurora. And don't really want to be in the kelp zone just because it's very green and stuff. It's a little unfortunate there's wrecks all around this spot, but we do have very easy access into the jelly shroom cave again. This is a different one than what we used before, so right over like 380 meters that direction is where our last base was. I think it's kind of funny it ended up being so close to it, but this time we'll have a much better source of power. I think this little cave over here looks like it would be something, but I don't think it is. I think it just does this little loop right here, and that's the extent of this thing, which is too bad. If we had had the terraforming tool still, this would have been a sweet place to just kind of like chisel back into and make a base, but we don't, so we accept that. And we got the 2 again. I just watered myself. So demanding. But yeah, so we're gonna have these on both sides of our base. So yeah, I think maybe right about here will be a really sweet spot. We'll have to see. But it leaves a whole lot of space. And then we've got our backs covered by natural formations. So I'm going to see kind of what supplies I have. Yeah, go attack that. We're gonna need all of that metal to be building up our base.
It may be prudent to separate work and leisure spaces to maximize productivity. Treat this space as your home, but never forget that it is not.
Well, that's awful nice of you. I'm also dying. Because of those guys. They're very prevalent here. Which isn't really a problem unless you're building. Alright, I was trying to see if I could take off these bits so that I could align this up better, because I hate the way that the multi-purpose room sits on the platforms. I mean, what even is this? Doesn't make any sense. If it's not gonna sit in the center of one platform, it should at least sit in the center of 4. But yes, this is my life right now. I hope you appreciate I'm doing it on my own. I just wanted to let you guys hear what our little PDA had this motivation for us. Get out of here. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of it. You. Go. As far away as possible. Thank you. You too. Get. Was that all of them? Now? There's another one. I see it. Go. Well, I will just continue doing that while I figure out some of the very basics of the base. Alright, so we are back at the life pod. I needed water and food desperately. And while we're here, we have a message.
This is Life Pod 7. Coordinates attached. Pod is structurally sound, but the fabricator's bust. Requesting assistance. 7 out.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
Now we know that we're supposed to go find that from a picture. We have learned since then. Alright, so what else was I gonna do? I need to heal up because of them biters. Oh, apparently I grabbed some from the medkit not too long ago. It's fine. Oh, yeah. It's still new in my inventory. I just don't remember doing it. It was so automatic. So, yeah, I'm really struggling with the, making sure the placement's where I want on the foundations and the multi-purpose rooms. It's just, it's so annoying. It doesn't sit properly. Like, I tried doing the room first and then adding the foundations. And I think it does end up being a little different that way, but I don't know if it's better. I think it might be even more uncentered than before. That sounded a lot like the eruptions, but it's over... Oh, right there. Okay, no, you're good. Carry on! You know, oh man, I wish our base looked like this all the time. That looked really sweet coming over the hill to look at that. So as you can see, it's like weird sort of on there. And then if you put it off this way, it sticks off. If you put it off this direction, it hangs off. So I'm gonna try one more thing to see if we can how it looks, and I will bring you guys back. Also, for those who are wondering, I don't actually need to be having these platforms underneath the rooms in the first place. It's just something I'd like to do because of the way it looks. More than anything, it makes it feel more sound to me than just the little pods on their own. The only purpose these have is providing structural integrity, but that's not something we need to worry about this close to the surface, so it's purely for looks for me. So that's something you ever wondered. That is what's going on there. We need this. Let's go ahead and stick that here. This is what I've settled on for now. We're gonna have another one there and there. Depending on how we build out, this might be where the garden is right here in the middle. We'll see. I have no idea how this build is going to go. It's the first one where I have just a whole lot of space to do whatever I want. I'm used to having some pretty serious restrictions due to the lay of the land, in essence. So I'm gonna go get us a solar panel for now, just so that we can use it for oxygen until we get our power actually set up through that. So let me go grab what I need. Yay! Primary systems online. Yay, we can breathe in here. Did you see that? Like I dipped through the floor or something right around here. Hopefully that's not going to be a problem. But we have ourselves the very, very beginnings of a base, and I'm super excited to kind of explore building in this area. I might do some more off of camera, just the super simple basic stuff, getting it out of the way. Ooh, wall planter. Let's check real quick what we found in the PDA. And then that might be it for this episode. I think it'll be a little bit of a shorter one. I know like 90% of the time I say that and it's like exactly how long it needs to be, so I don't know. I have a feeling this one's going to be shorter. I feel like I did a lot of moving around and doing stuff and not a whole lot of talking. But we'll see. So this is about Paul Torgal. Hello? What just bumped into us. So we've looked at Bart and at Margaret, or Maida as they call her, and now Paul. So this is the dad. He was 79 at the disappearance, and he was the captain of the Degasi, or Degazi, I don't know. I'm sorry. But they fell out of contact with Mongolian authorities close to a decade ago. The Torgals were a resource and powerful clan, and the ship was well equipped, so their survival was considered likely. However, multiple vessels passing through the system have since attempted to trace the ship with no effect. It was hoped that the Aurora Superior scanning could do better. He was made the majority shareholder of the Torgal Corporation by his mother upon her retirement. Interaction with Altera limited to infrequent chartered deliveries, accompanied by his only child, Bart Torgal, heir to the Torgal Company. Embassy Kassar reports Torgal often traveled with the skeleton crew and was known to make rash but profitable decisions. And we all know how that one went the last time. Inadequate system maintenance or straying from its planned route may account for the ship's disappearance. Yes, that would be it. I'm going to leave these unlooked. Oh, I'll probably look at LifePod 17. So that's going to be down in... It's going to be in like the Grand Reef area, I think. Kind of surprised that I've missed it by the stern. We'll see. But I'm going to leave this one right here unread so that I can easily find it once we get into the Aurora. But I think that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it, even if it was just a little bit of the building up kind of stuff. But I'm pretty excited with where we can go and all the possibilities we have with this build. So until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.